the subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency. Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Kispert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. He's off on that one. And Orlando the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by Harris. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And finished off by Beal.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
At the elbow, it's Kispert. They set the screen. Pass to Avdia. Over Banchero. Avdia can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here is Harris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fultz, no good. That's to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Bowl. Anthony in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Beal. 33 points last game. And Bowl pulls it down. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Back to Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Wagner wide open. Drills it from outside.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
There's Beal with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
It's good from long range.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Over to the left wing. And it's Suggs missing. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-5 run. Kispert, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bull. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Pass to Houston. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner with it. Rebounded by Gafford.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Pass to Houston. Over to the wing. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Isaac outside. No good from outside. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the right side. Harris outside. To the left side wing. Here's Fultz. And there's the drive. And again, unable to change momentum here. Morris with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And Orlando making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out left to the wing. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Gibson. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Pass to Nunn. 6 to shoot. Screen by Porzingis. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Wizards.
Here's Morris. The Magic getting the bucket. Outside, Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And stolen by Wright. Here's Morris. And the layup's good off the glass.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
They retain possession. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Nunn. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kristaps Porzingis is a fundamentally sound basketball player. He has great understanding for when to shoot and when to pass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Screen by Porzingis. Out to the wing. Now Nunn. Pass to Porzingis. Over Banchero. Misses the jumper.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so it's Washington, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now, here's Banchero. Over in the corner, Fultz. Here's Carter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Carter's got his second basket.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height. Use that athleticism, young sir.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Banchero. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
You see, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Magic on defense. Out to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Pocket 6. And finally they hit one. 16 points for Bradley Beal.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Back to Harris. Here's Fultz. And no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Porzingis. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Wizards leading by 23. There's Beal with the three. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Fultz with the ball. Now Beal defending. Back to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner on the wing. Off target with his three. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Now here's Kispert. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Pavia gets the bucket.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Fultz. Takes the three. Here's Carter. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:22 left for the third. Beal with it. Defended now by Wagner. Launches a three. And again, Washington with the triple. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Bull. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Screen by Porzingis. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Washington has possession. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the paint. Pass to Suggs. To the wing on the left. Down low. To the wing right side. The three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
And finished off by Beal.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Suggs. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Kuzma. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Pass to Suggs. On the wing, Isaac. And the three off target. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Houston. From the arc. Isaac misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team. Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
To the left wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Beal taking his time here. Over in the corner, Avdia. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Okeke. Beal with the steal. Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Here's Suggs. Three-pointers off the mark. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the inside. Gafford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Houston. Orlando moving the ball around.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Beal. Isaac with the steal. Here's Houston. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Beal.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. A three ball. They grab their own miss. Back to Kuzma. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And it's Suggs missing. Left side, Beal. Fires from the wing. Misses. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we
And welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Phoenix Suns. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Marbury. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Stoudemire.
Who's watching here?
Now here's Hardaway. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Diallo. Here's Burks. Defended by Hardaway. Back to Diallo. Outside Burks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Burks for 3.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Gugliotta. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Burks for 3. And it's Marbury with a rebound. Pass to Gugliotta. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Ivy. Burks with it. Diallo outside. On the wing, Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Diallo. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Offline with a 3. Here's Marbury. Driving inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And again, the Pistons missing. The Suns leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Hardaway. Duran with a rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hardaway into the lane. Count the basket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Diallo outside. Pass to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. To stop the drought. Connects from downtown.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Here's Marbury. And the layup is good off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Diallo outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Burks for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Marbury. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Diallo outside. Pass to Ivy. Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Marbury. The shot won't fall. And the Pistons going the other way now. Diallo outside. On the wing, Burks. From outside, off the mark. It'll count. Oh, and he hits it.
The buzzer! And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Joseph. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Ivy. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Marbury. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Here's Livers. Fires from the wing. Williams grabs the board.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Marbury. Here's Gugliotta. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Ivy. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Joseph. Now Wiseman. Here's Livers. Puts up a three. Detroit, no good that time either. To the inside. Hardaway. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Pass to Williams. Here's Marbury. Give him 8 points now. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Ivy. Back to Joseph. Now here's Bagley. Here's Ivy. Pass to Livers. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So both teams changing it up here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Livers' shot is off. And here are the Suns now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Marion. No good on the triple. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And Williams over to help. Launches a three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Hardaway. No good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Ivy. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Stewart. Here's Diallo. And again, the Pistons missing. The Suns leading. Outside Johnson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Back to Williams. Here's Marbury. Give him 8 points now.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside Bogdanovich. Right side Burks. Diallo outside. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. Pass to Marion. Right wing. Williams with the screen. Here's Marbury. And here is Williams. Shot's good by Marbury. 10 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Burks for 3. Rebounded by Marion. Here's Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Detroit has possession. It's a 13-point game. Over to the wing. And here's Ivy from the arc.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. Good on the shot.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Diallo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Ivy. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Marbury. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. That one no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot's good by Marbury. 12 points for him.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Pass to Ivy. Let's go with a three. And the Pistons, another three.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Outside, Williams. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Joseph. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Bagley. Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Marbury. He's got 12. With some arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Burks with it. Pass to Joseph. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Burks. Wiseman with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Wiseman's gotten his second bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Livers. And he dunks it down.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Burks for three. Drains the triple. Burks has got 9 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
.103 left in the third quarter here. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
The Suns leading. Outside Hardaway. And that one's good. Gugliotta. 6 points for him.
That's exactly what you work for. A high percentage look.
Outside Burks. Left side Bagley. Here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 2 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Outside Hardaway. With the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Johnson. Pass to Gugliotta. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Outside Johnson. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Here's Ivy. Diallo right side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Duren. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Marbury. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Pass to Ivy. Will it go? They get it again. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. For 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And again, the Pistons missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Johnson takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Marbury. And the Suns get another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Diallo outside. Outside Burks. Back to Diallo. Outside Burks. And here's Ivy from the arc. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Burks. There's the 3. He can't hit that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Marbury. Up top, Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And Burks gets it to go.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Out to the right wing. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Marbury missing. On the wing, Burks. Here's Ivy. Pass to Diallo. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Marbury. And it's Bagley with a rebound. That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Here's Phoenix. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And the basket by Stoudemire. And the Suns lead by 20.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not.